And let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. In your Caribbean report tonight, we start in Haiti, where the Pan American Development Foundation, a corporation institution of the Organization of American States, on Tuesday received a $3 million grant from the Clinton Bush Haiti Fund, the Caterpillar Foundation, in support of the Haitian Home Repair Program in the Haitian city of Lagoni, the epicenter of the earthquake that affected the Caribbean country in January of 2010. In a ceremony held at the OAS headquarters in Washington, D.C., Secretary General Jose Manuel Insalza stated that the collaboration with the Minister of Public Works is an excellent example of how the OAS and the Pan American Development Foundation are strengthening the Haitian government capacity and helping to address Haiti's most immediate requirements for safe and secure shelter for thousands of homeless Haitians. And in the port of Spain, Trinidad, in an interview with the Trinidad Guardian, recently appointed Minister of Transport Devant Maharaji stated that he proposed construction of a new central airport in Trinidad and the regional fast ferry service were two of his priority projects. He intends to build on the work that he started in the Public Transport Service Corporation and wanted to ensure that the public has access to an efficient, reliable, and affordable public transport in all corners of Trinidad and Tobago. Asked if he shared the frustrations of Work Minister Jack Warner over the delay in recent for the official responsibilities of the Prime Minister, Maharaji said, "I don't have any sense of anxiety or trepidation, because I know that the office of the Prime Minister is working arduously to have this work done quickly and with care." He said he was confident that the time being taken to prepare the schedule would be to the benefit of the country as a whole. And finally, in St. Lucia, another television station has joined the growing list of television stations in the country. However, this one will be a lot different from the others. This new education station is called In Time Education Television and is all about changing how St. Lucian students are educated in schools. The program will be structured in a way that persons behind the move believe it will be like bringing the school to the home and the home to the school. The television station will be a non-for-profit PBS public broadcast television station, and it must be noted that the public broadcasting aired education content are funded by viewers and corporation sponsors rather than through the income of advertising. The In Time education program began a few years ago, during which the programs were being developed, and with the help of Lime, the government of Taiwan, and the Ministry of Education in St. Lucia, the persons behind the Time project have been able to supply every primary school with computers. Reasons for schools being without computers today have to do with the school's inability to turn at least one classroom into a computer lab. However, there is hope that this will be done when the new school year begins in September. And that's your Caribbean report for tonight. And tonight we check out the Boys and Girls Club of St. Croix for our continuing coverage of summer camps. Watch carefully as Wes gets surrounded by your smiling campers.
How many kids you got here for the summer?
For the summer, we have 85 here. We have 30, 35 registered with the Frederickstead Club. Like, we've been busting them up to Christianstead because we still got some issues to finish in Frederickstead. And then we got another 35 kids at the St. Thomas camp, which is hosted at the Oswald Harris Court in St. Thomas.
All right, now, you guys have any fundraisers coming up that you want to talk about?
Well, right now we're getting ready to do some training for our annual campaign. So hope that everybody is very supportive of us when we start that. And we're also, I want to start a steak and burger event.
Oh.
And so those are the two things that we're going to be doing by October. We should have started the campaign for sure.
Okay, well, that sounds good. I want to talk to a couple of the kids. Is that all right?
Oh, that's great. Anyone.
All right, just talking to a couple of kids. Hi, what's your name?
Jira.
Jira. What school you go to?
Pearl Blossom.
Pearl B. Is that the best school?
Yep.
Pearl B is the best school, right?
Yes! No.
All right, well, what do you like most about Boys and Girls Club?
You get to dance.
Oh, you like to dance, huh? All right, what's your name?
Jaden.
Jaden, what do you like most about summer camp?
They have boxing.
You like boxing, huh? All right, what about you? What do you like about the school? What's your name?
Shay, but my real name is Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. So you got a nickname going on. What school you go to?
Juanita.
Juanita Garden. What do you want to do with your career?
I don't know.
You got lots of time, right? What do you like most about Boys and Girls Club?
We get to play a lot.
Play a lot. All right, who's for playing? Right? That sounds good. Wow, looks like I got company. A positive place for kids is the Boys and Girls Club. We all know that. Please, let's keep the fundraisers going. Make sure Frederickstead gets open because these children are beautiful, all right? I'm Wes Small at the Boys and Girls Club.
Nice job, campers. Looks like we've got some future anchors and news reporters in our future here on WSVI. When we come back from this break, Stephen Koo Francis brings you your Sports 411. Stay with us. Tonight in your Sports 411, Stephen Koo Francis takes us to the hoop with the finger roll on your Sports 411.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Tonight we're bringing action from the MBBA Summer Basketball League. Folks, we had two exciting games that went down to the buzzer. Well, in the first game, we had the Legacy versus Alliance. Well, Sean Tutan and teammate Ryan Neltrop had Legacy rolling early as they led by 10 after 1. 29-19. Second quarter, it was more of the same as Tutan and Neltrop took turns doing work. At the half, Legacy led 48-36. Second quarter, here comes Alliance. Let's pick up the action in the fourth quarter as they were dominating the paint. Jerome Nathaniel working the glass like he is Windex. As he gets the tip in, brings his team within one with 4:57 remaining. Well, after a Legacy basket, Sean Bartel from deep that touches nothing but the bottom of the net ties the game at 71 all. On the next Alliance possession, Natalian, he gives his team the first lead with this basket. Later, with the game tied up, Bartel from deep again, he's a flamethrower. As Alliance were up 3-2, he answered for Legacy as he gets 3 points the old-fashioned way and won. What a game we have. What a game we have. Well, under 30 seconds left, Alliance by 82-80. They were caught napping as 2-time was able to break away for the game-tying layup. Oh, buddy. Oh, that stuff should never happen. Well, folks, with the game tied, clock running, Bartel, he gets the ball to Nathaniel, who finger roll it over the outstretched hand of Nelthrop to give back Alliance the lead with just 4 seconds remaining. Oh, what a game, what a game. Well, with 4 seconds on the clock, last chance for Legacy. They go to 2-time. He gets the step on his man, puts up the scoop shot, but it goes hard off the glass. The putback is off too as Alliance hold on to win 84-82. Sean Seeley, he led the way with 16 points. Bartel and Nathaniel both chipped in with 12 points. Well, in game 2, we had the defending champs Guidance taking on Dread Eyes, who's coming off a disappointing loss against the King. They blew a 20-point lead, so you figure that's a walk in the park for the champs, but that's why we play the game. Well, Kawasi Sandhill, he got Guidance off to a quick start. That jump shot is good like money in the hand. But Dread Eyes, they came to play tonight as Carl Sylvester looking like the Iceman George Dorvin with the finger roll. Folks, Sylvester, he's the lead singer for Styley Band. Stop it now, man. Stop it now, man. As he was dropping buckets, as Dread Eyes was just down one after one, 16-15, second quarter. Guidance started the quarter on an 8-0 run led by Q. Here, Raydell with the breakaway dunk, fourth down. But Dread Eyes, they came to play tonight as they closed the half on an 8-0 run, led by Tim Sneed. At the half, Guidance led 33-32. Second half, Dread Eyes got a huge spark off the bench from Claudel Abraham. He scored all of his 16 points in the second half as Dread Eyes took the lead, and they was leading after 157-56. To the fourth we go. Coach Bowie decided to sit his starters and played his bench. Will this move backfire or spark Guidance? Well, Sneed, he should be arrested for granulosity as he picked the point guard pocket clean and take it all the way for the layup. Oh, buddy. Closing seconds of the game, Dread Eyes clinging to a 1-point lead, 80-79. 5 seconds left. Kareem Henry, he gets fouled, sending him to the line where he makes 1 of 2. So with 3 seconds left, Jedi is up 2. Last chance for guidance. Joffrey Polanco with the desperation shot from half court. It's no good, as guidance was upset by Jedi's 81-79. Sylvester, he led the way with 23 points. After the game, I spoke to Coach Zaba Adams. Talk about the win.
Well, the win was a good win, you know, because I get ready to give up. After blowing a 20-point lead last game, if they didn't win this one tonight, believe me, coach have finished. But they hold it up for the coach tonight. Defense was there, and they played nice offensively. They passed the ball, we played team ball. That's why we get a big win tonight. Guidance underestimate us tonight. Figure, well, we're going to turn over the ball as usual. Turnovers didn't work tonight. The players are team tonight. That's why we win tonight.
Well, the action continues tomorrow night. Go on out and check it out. That's a look at Sports 4-1 update. I'm Steve Francis from News Channel 8. Back to you, Jerome.